Here we go. Here we go. Have you named this plane? Has it got a name?
It's...
Oh! Oh my God, Dave!
And it will do that a bit more.
Oops! That might have to go back on.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got something a bit different here. As usual, expect the unexpected. We today have got a 3D printed plane. So my mate Dave behind me, during lockdown, got a 3D printer and has made a plane. And Dave's going to fly it for the first time today. I'm going to ask Dave. Dave's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Right, mate?
I'm going to try and fly it. It's probably more the word.
What could possibly go wrong, Dave? What could
possibly go wrong? Because this is the first time I've ever flown any plane, and it's the first time I've ever made a plane.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
It's not a very good combination.
So you got this 3D printer. How does this all work then? You're going to put some footage in on this?
Yeah, I'll put some footage. Basically, it's a bit like grass strimmer line. So it's a 1.75mm PLA, they call it.
Right.
It's a plastic, and you melt it.
Yeah.
And then it follows round in a pattern, layer by layer, until you build up a structure.
And how do you get the plans for this then?
Oh, these I got off the internet. It was a company called Eclipson, and they were doing a free offer.
Okay.
So that you could download the plans and you can print them for free. The only problem is the plane they supply is meant to be one that lands in water, so they don't supply the wheels.
So have you made some wheels for it as well?
So I've made wheels and a little bit of undercarriage.
So hang on, let's put a bit of footage. You're going to film a bit of footage for me of your 3D. Let's put this in now so people can see what a 3D printer looks like.
Yeah. So this is the 3D printer. So what it consists of is this reel of PLA material that goes down here into this extruder. Basically it's two little wheels that push the filament down this pipe, and then that goes to what's known as the hot end, which is where it gets melted. And if you look underneath, you can just see the nozzle and a little bit of filament popping out the end there, and that heats it up to about 235 degrees centigrade. To get the 3D element, this moves up and down, and then the bed slides that way, so that gives you two directions, and for the third direction there's a motor that drives this whole carriage up and down. So it will start printing onto this sheet, and it will do one single layer which is about 0.2 millimeters thick, and then it will move the carriage up another 0.2 millimeters and then do another layer on top. And all of that is controlled from this box over here, and there's a touch screen on this one, and on the side there's a memory card which you get your files from your computer, so then you can you download them and then you put them into the memory slot, and then you can send the information to the printer to print. We're going to select a part of the plane to print, so I'll go to folder, and we're going to print this vertical tail. So all we do there is select it, and in the 0 position do a little piece of test flow, and then it will start doing a perimeter wall around the outside of this particular piece. Well, it's been half an hour, so let's see what's been happening. Here we go. Are you ready? And that much has been printed. That's about, well, look at my finger by it, you'll see. Not that much. It's a slow process. Here we go, back at the end. It's about an hour and a quarter, 98% done. Let's move our way over to the printer and we can see how much has been done now. That's just finishing off the top. So hopefully, not too long from now, it'll finish and then move the tray out so you can take it off the bed. That's it, finished. All we've got to do now is see if we can pop it off the bed. You've got a little spatula. It's best if you let it cool down a little bit first, but we'll see what we can do. There we go. So you see what I mean? If you didn't have that little brim around the outside, it wouldn't stay stuck on very easily. It's a bit fussy on that.
So there you go. That was your 3D printer, Dave. Let's have a look at this plane then you've made. Come on, let's get have a look. So you are going to fly this on the farm today. Whoa. So this has all been printed.
It's all been printed.
All been printed.
So
unbelievable.
It's all in sections. So
yeah.
Each piece, each part, if you
like.
okay,
You've had to join it.
And then you glue it together with super glue.
Oh my god. How strong is this?
I'll show you that in a minute.
Oh god.
I've actually, the main fuselage I printed once before.
Really?
But it was so weak.
Oh god.
Even finishing the assembly and putting the electronics in, I broke it several times.
No.
So
this could really be a smash crash video in a minute.
It might just fall to pieces on takeoff.
Look at this. So it's the silver colour. Do you buy the colour? Yeah, you get plastic in silver.
Yeah, you get whatever colours you want. I mean, this is a particularly.
I'm looking down the bands, and is this the line where it prints?
That's right. Yeah.
So it goes across like that. It's already. Is that a crack there?
Yeah. So they're little cracks.
Oh my god.
And I've put glue on them, and the glue shines up white.
Right.
I was kind of like hoping. I mean, this is where it's really, really thin. It was it's too thin.
Oh. So this could be, but it'll be really light to fly, won't it?
It's about 600 grams, I think.
Right.
This plane is all it
so here I'm scared of even going near it. So don't put me near anything like this. I will break it. So if Dave breaks it, it's not too bad. So we're gonna take a bag with us because I think we might be sweeping bits up in a minute. Right. So Dave, that looks quite cool actually.
So this is the second attempt is a bit stronger. I mean the first one.
These look really. Well, oh my god, you printed that as well.
So I've bought these, and the inner wheels I bought, but I didn't think they were going to be. I thought they'd be too small.
Yeah, much better. Much better with that.
I printed these out of a different material, which is flexible.
It's spongy, isn't it?
So that's a flexible filament.
And you've got inside there, you've got a little electric engine, have you?
Yeah, there's a little motor on the front.
Right.
That's the motor.
So where'd you get the motor from? You just buy that online?
I bought all the places on eBay, most of it.
Yeah, and you got a battery pack in there.
There's a battery's not in it at the moment.
Okay. So what's this bit
here? So that's the receiver.
Okay. So you've got a remote control, and that receives and tells you the commands.
Yeah.
So the commands you've got basically on the remote control, what are they? Speed of that rotating.
You've got the speed.
Can you steer it?
You've got the rudder.
That'll move, will it?
You've got the the flaps at the back.
I can tell the way you're holding it. You're gingerly holding it.
Unfortunately, I mean, when I was making it, you hook something up or it goes to fall, and then you grab it, but you grab it with such force that you end up breaking it again.
So this could be its maiden flight and its final flight.
It could well be.
Or it could be soaring off forever and into land in Lincolnshire or something.
I've got a bag to put the bits in anyway.
Right, let's get it. Let's fire it up. Let's get going in the field. You got this on. We were just chatting off camera, and I just realised you were saying a couple of things about it. You're saying this is so light that with the wind now,
there's a little bit of wind in the air.
It could actually take it away from you.
Yeah. I mean, with it being quite light and it's quite a large wingspan, a little gust of wind and it could take it away. And of course, my skill level at flying the planes is near zero. Plus, we've got the other complication in that this is the first time it's ever flown.
Yeah.
So it could be built slightly out of balance.
Okay, so
as soon as you take off, it might all veer to one
okay.
side, and I then got to try and recover that.
Right, and because you've never flown it before, you don't necessarily know how to recover it.
No.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. We are going to see whether this plane survives or where it lands. We're going to go.
Place your bets now.
Place your bets now, Dave. Hazza, Dave's plane. What do you reckon?
Good.
Will it fly?
Will it fly? Will it crash or fly?
I don't know.
Let's go and have a look.
It'll, if it bounces too much, it's probably just going to snap the tail off.
What do you reckon, Dave?
Yeah, this is quite a little bit less bumpy here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I'm thinking if you go that way, you've got as you pull up, you've already got
and you've
the
got
slope away from you.
We can fly around here. And I don't know with the... Yeah, it's a good 150 metres away anyway.
I don't think, I mean the pylon's 8 miles away, you're not going to get the plane over there.
No.
I think you'll be alright. There's nothing, I mean there's a few trees, but I mean there's going to be trees wherever you go.
It's actually blowing this way, isn't it?
I think so.
Let's just get a few.
So let's see what you got in your what are you doing, wind speed?
Yeah,
It's blowing that way, so that's the way you want to go, is it?
We need to go down.
Well, that's
down
perfect
that way.
then, isn't it?
So that's not too bad. And if we don't take off in time, we get the fence.
You'll be off before then, won't you?
I hope so.
Let's see what's in Dave's magic bag then.
Right, so we have
Is this the remote control?
the controller.
That's big enough, isn't it? Oh, it's nearly the size of the plane. Is that an expensive piece of kit?
Well, again, because it was a new kind of hobby, I got a lot of stuff on eBay, and this isn't particularly a renowned brand. So
I was just questioning you. If you get a controller, do you have to just sync it with the thing?
you got this little plug, and you plug this into the receiver.
Yeah.
And then you go to a menu in here, and then you synchronise the two together.
That looks very professional, actually. Can I just?
So this is quite it's quite a nice one actually.
Well, it's lovely, isn't it? I mean, it's not a cheap plastic thing, is it? All these buttons are all nice steel
and you've got an LCD screen on there to tell
that
you
is a nice bit of kit,
functions.
Isn't it? Do you mind me asking how much that was?
Well, I got this on eBay.
Yeah.
So I mean, basically, it was a boxed product, so it's kind of like second-hand, but brand new, if you like.
Yeah.
It cost 70 quid.
Right. Okay.
Which is like nothing really. I mean,
no.
You can get cheaper ones that don't look quite so flash and haven't got a screen. They start at around like 50, 60 pound, and then you can go all the way up to £2,000.
So what do you reckon the plane cost you to print off and make?
Well, the material, the actual plastic for the plane, that's only about £20 a reel, and I've used half a reel.
Well, that's not much then, is it?
So not hardly anything at all.
But,
and then there's the motors and the servos and everything. Yeah, it's probably about 70 quid probably.
Right.
So,
and how much did the 3D printer cost though? That's the question.
Well, I bought that for a different reason. I didn't buy it especially for printing the planes out. I bought it for another flight sim sort of hobby that I've got. So the printer itself's about £120.
But once you got that, it's a one-off, isn't it? And you're just buying the. So once you set up, really, it's not too bad. You can start making a lot of these, and it wouldn't be too dear.
Yeah.
Right. That's exciting.
So we need to connect the battery.
The battery's big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the size of the battery.
I'll strap
How
it
are you going to
underneath.
fit that in there?
This is what I was saying about the Mark 1
Oh, this is the
version.
Mark 1 crash.
You see how much glue there is on it?
Yeah.
But I mean, this is double thickness here. But I mean, oh dear, it's broken.
Oh, Dave, I'm not 100% sure this plane's going to make it very long.
And this is the single wall thickness on the bottom, which is exactly the same as this one. But there, I mean, you know,
so we could have plane crash disaster here, Harry.
Smashes up in seconds. So I've got some glue as well.
Right. You need more glue than that. What's that? Is that the battery? It's quite a big battery.
So this is, it's a little bit, probably a little bit too big for this plane, to be honest.
That's going to be most of the weight of the plane.
But yeah, you feel the weight of that battery. That is.
Oh, that's going to hold a lot of juice, isn't it? You can fly to Australia with this.
Well, you probably got. Again, I haven't flown it yet, and there's another. I've done test runs in the lounge.
In the lounge.
Yeah.
In the lounge.
So I put a chair in front of the wings, and the prop is underneath the chair, and I got to make sure all the cats and everyone else is out the room. And the problem with it is, of course, you've not got no airflow.
Yeah.
And what happened after 4 minutes, the motor mount started to melt.
Oh.
So hopefully, with the airflow, it doesn't.
Let's keep going.
Happen.
We don't want motor mounts melting, do we? Right, I'll let you connect up. Oh, is the battery going in there, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I thought it slotted. Oh, okay. So.
So we've got Velcro to hold it all in place.
You don't want that sliding around, do you?
And that, I've also got on this plane some voltage telemetry. So back on my controller, it'll tell me what the voltage of the battery is.
Right. Okay.
So then.
So you know whether you've got enough.
So
juice.
Basically, you've got the motor inside, and that's printed out of some different material, which is a little bit more heat resistant, but probably not enough. You've got a little speed controller taped to the side here, and then you connect the battery up, and then the speed controller sends an operating voltage to the receiver, and then, like I said, we'll see all these things.
Let's see it in action in a minute. So you're just clipping the wings on now.
Yeah, there's a little locating.
Okay.
So that just sort of like holds it in there roughly.
So
and then we got.
I was going to say, otherwise, when you crash, they'll just ping off, won't they? The wings like that. Do you need me to hold it?
I'll get around the other side.
Oh, it's definitely a fragile beast, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
My biggest concern is you're going to go down here, hit a bump, and it's just going to go like that, and that's going to go straight in the ground. Because this is quite rough here, isn't it?
I mean, it's quite a bit of weight on the back,
okay.
But with it being rough,
right.
It's rougher than what you really need it to be.
Yeah. I think we got to avoid the cow part.
Yeah.
Put it over somewhere in the middle.
Except now, it's quite a bit heavier.
Yeah.
We've got
somewhere just about there, I reckon, past this cow pat. It's not ideal, is it? But then this farmer flying. Let's have a look then. So you got to turn this bad boy on.
This has got to be switched on. It'll probably warn us.
Okay.
About all the switches.
On there.
All the switches have got to be.
Oh, it's like being in proper flying, isn't it? Oh, it's got sound effects as well.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you think, Harry? Is it going to crash?
No. Yes. Well,
oh, it's already moving. You're doing that?
Yeah, it's just doing a bit of a test.
Right. The only other way to do it. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Have you named this plane? Has it got a name?
It's.
Oh! Oh my God, Dave!
And it will do that a bit more.
Oops! That might have to go back on.
Yeah, I think we might do.
That's not a good start. We have a slight technical hitch. I think I just missed that. The propeller just shot off.
He span it. And
he span it and the propeller just came off.
I don't think it's tight enough.
So Dave's got some tools for that. Slight technical hitch here. We're just getting right. Oh, is it like a little Allen key, is it?
Little bar I put through there.
Yeah, get that nice and tight. Excellent.
I think the wind is actually blowing a bit more across this way now.
We got several objects you can go into. We can go into the cow-muck pile, we can go into the trees, or into the field of corn the other side of that other hedge.
Which isn't even ours.
It's not even ours.
I think what we'll do...
It'll be fine.
We need to keep quite a distance back anyway.
Okay.
Just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
already the propeller's come off.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? So, does it need to be pointing that way a bit more?
Yeah, so we got it, that's sort of like the way that the wind's going across the field.
Right, so we're going to...
But ideally what I should be doing is running it sort of like slowly, seeing if the tail lifts off, trimming it up.
No, we ain't going to worry about that. Right, so I'm going to stand here, but I'm going to zoom in with my zoom.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you do the controlling and I'll film it. Oh! Oh my God! Oh!
We didn't get 30 seconds.
No! Dave! Dave! We have...
Too bumpy.
Houston, we have a problem! Oh no!
That come off first.
What do you think, Harry?
It didn't even last like a second.
Oh no! Dave, look, the back end.
It's all broken.
How many hours did it take you to print
It's
this off?
51 hours of printing.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh, poor old old mate. Oh no! Look, we've got. Oh,
Failed.
mission failed.
Well,
Mission failed. How much glue have you got with you?
I think the
I don't
propeller's
think-
a bit wonky.
we could try gluing.
I don't know. Do you know? I would.
Oh, and
thought.
Anna broke on the front as
What,
well.
oh Christ! What it needs is a strut across there, doesn't it? I think
Well,
like a piece of solid piece of wood
Some
or
of the
something. Balsa
nicer
wood.
plans, not so much on the wings,
Yeah.
but they use carbon fibre rods inside.
Yeah. Well, that's what I think you need that because look, that's basically
Everything's
basically it's broken everywhere.
What we should have done, or what would have been a wiser decision, is to
Is not flown it? Oh, yeah.
Instead
Why
of
didn't
going
we do
across,
that?
Instead of going, well,
Because we're stupid.
we'll get some glue and we'll see if we can do anything with it.
Right.
But-
What today?
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
How quick's the glue set?
Oh, seconds. Well,
Is
you
it?
meant to leave it hours to dry, but I don't think it's going to make much difference.
We could try it. Oh, Jesus Christ! How much glue have you got? Oh my look! What do you want me to do? I'm frightened of touching
Let's
anything.
just- well, I don't think we can break it anymore.
No. Oh
Let's just
dear.
disconnect the battery. That's amazing.
Yeah, I was just lucky.
It was looking good.
It was looking good,
It was
wasn't
looking
it?
so good that it started going, and then it started to turn, and then it hit like this,
Yeah.
and it broke.
I think the idea we throw it in the air.
Had a big
In that case, you don't. Yeah.
piece of this.
Dear, Dave's plane is dead. That's going to be a lot of glue, isn't it? Because you got to glue that, glue that, glue that, glue that, glue that.
Glue that. Glue, glue,
It's glue, more glue than plain.
Glue, glue.
Can be more glue than plain, Dave.
Yeah. It's a bit of a delicate operation. It's not really a field.
We're at the
this
crash
one.
site here. We need a crash site investigator. Where's the black box, Dave?
Don't
Where's
you
the
need
black
one of them?
box?
When it frays like this, that's when it's virtually impossible to glue back together again.
I think we are going to be doing take 2 on this video. We were just chatting off camera. There's more to this than just a bit of glue. Dave's going to have to reprint this, some of it, glue some of it, and we're going to try, rather than doing it on the ground, we're going to do a lift off. The only thing is, Dave, when it lands, it's probably going to crash the same.
Yeah, it probably will.
But then if you get it up in the air,
But at least you get some flying.
get some. So we tune in for the next video. You'll see us when Dave comes back with it all glued up. So yeah, so Dave, we'll wait for you to come back another day with. Oh my
You
God,
broke that.
another crack.
That's a thick bit.
Oh, that's worrying. Well, it's
That's what
basically
collapsed.
the problem is you've got
the wheel,
joints,
the wheel coming off with
all
the
the
bouncy
seams,
ground.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a rebuild.
Carry it easier.
Oh, Dave, mate. Packing up like after a crash. Fair play though, at least you're giving it a go. It's all about that, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's all having a go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the beauty of your 3D printer is that what the hell? You can go and print another
No,
one.
that's right. I mean,
You know?
some of these bits are much better. Just stick the edges back together
Yeah.
again. That wing looks a little bit. If it's a clean break, then you can print out some little tabs and then you can relocate
But you could
it.
have so easily gone out and bought a plane for 200 quid and
Yeah.
crashed it the same
Oh,
as this,
yeah,
couldn't you?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then you'd be gutted.
Yeah. I mean, we always thought it was a little bit.
Yeah. That's the whole point, is the experiment, isn't
Yeah,
it? You're
yeah, I
pioneer, Dave.
Yes, yeah. With the ground being rough, I mean, that's
The
definitely
Wright
what's
brothers
seen
didn't get it
off.
right first
Yes.
time. You're not
Yeah.
going to get it right first time, are you?
Yeah.
Because of there's new people on board.
Right.